Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. A 30-year-old woman from Mosquito First Nation was killed in a rollover on Red Pheasant First Nation near North Battleford on Monday. Police say they responded to a call on the main grid road around 7:30 p.m. The woman, who was driving a minivan, was pronounced dead at the scene. Witnesses said a passenger in the vehicle had fled the scene. Now, officers later located a 30-year-old man who was a passenger. RCMP are continuing to investigate. An employee at a Makwa business was shaken up after two men in skeleton masks pulled off an armed robbery last night. Loon Lake RCMP say two suspects wearing dark clothing, hoods, and skeleton masks entered the store just after 9 o'clock. One of them armed with a handgun. After demanding money, the pair escaped out of the back of the business, where a third suspect was waiting in a getaway vehicle. No one was injured, but police say the robbers got away with a significant amount of cash. The two who entered the store are described as Aboriginal 6-foot-tall males with thin builds. Anyone with information is asked to call Loon Lake RCMP at 306-837-2440 or Crime Stoppers. Well, a Lloydminster man will spend 4.5 years in prison. Ian Bialowas was convicted of 4 counts of possession for the purpose of trafficking, 1 count of possession of a loaded prohibited weapon, and 1 count of failing to comply. Bialowas was trafficking cocaine, meth, and fentanyl. RCMP say the convictions come after multiple search warrants and months of investigation. Meantime, a 37-year-old Lloydminster man is going to jail for 3 years after being convicted of drug charges. Miles Hush was charged with several counts of possession of fentanyl for the purpose of trafficking, possession of cocaine for the purpose of trafficking, and possession of proceeds of crime. Now, Hush was sentenced to North Battleford Queen's Bench Court and was also given a 10-year firearms prohibition. Well, Maidstone RCMP have seized 3,100 suspected marijuana plants from a field north of Osika. Police say a farmer called them Monday afternoon when he came across some plants that he believed were marijuana. Officers cut the plants down on Tuesday. Samples are taken and will be sent for testing to determine whether they are marijuana or hemp. The investigation continues. In North Battleford, RCMP are investigating a house fire on Sweetgrass First Nation. On Monday night, emergency crews responded to a call of a house fully engulfed in flames. A man and his daughter driving by saw the fire and called 911. The man then went up to the door to see if anyone was inside, heard coughing, and found an 18-year-old female inside and pulled her out of safety. She was sent to a hospital with undetermined injuries. No one else was in the home at the time. The fire did not spread and the cause is unknown at this time.